Ekara, Ekason, Ekale. Wherever you are in the world, I say hello to. And today, we're back with another video. So guys, it is official. It is official. You may be asking yourself, what is she talking about? What I'm talking about is that I think I will be posting once every 2 weeks because it works best with my schedule. I have to study for school. I have extracurricular. You know what word I'm trying to say. I have activities I do outside of school. I really don't have time to be posting every week. I'm going to be posting once every 2 weeks, which is good because I can still keep the consistency going and still give you content. Yeah, that was the announcement. If you're new here, welcome. This is my YouTube channel. I am Biodu. You know you're beautiful. Your eyes sparkle brighter than any stars in the sky. So, now that I complimented your beautiful eyes, you can click that subscribe button. And also, do not hesitate to follow me on my socials, my Instagram, my TikTok. The links are down below. Especially, go follow me on TikTok because I'm very active on there. I promised myself I will be posting every day on TikTok. So, if you want to see more of me, more of my personality, go to TikTok. Thank you. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always supporting me, for always watching my videos. And yeah, I appreciate it. You know I'm a shy babe, so yeah. Anyway, I've been talking way too much for this intro. Let's get into the video. So, as you've read the title of this video, there are two things that inspired me to film this video. First of all, Funky Frog Bait video about what I'm going to talk about on this video, and I advise you to go watch her video after you watch mine, of course. So please go watch her video. I feel like she will elaborate way better than I'm gonna do on this video. I'm gonna give my own perspective on things. The second thing that inspired me to film this video was this.
Yeah. What is your son's birthday?
No, that's a good one. That's a really good one because I don't know.
You really don't know his
No, I
birthday?
don't know his birthday.
Do you consider you guys pretty close?
Yeah.
What is your daughter's favorite subject in school?
Social study.
Is that true?
No.
Can you name your daughter's teacher?
Mrs. Jones.
Nope.
Mrs. Moore. Is not Moore?
No. That was my elementary school teacher.
Can you name their teachers?
Of course I cannot.
What are your daughter's birthdays?
Why do you do this to me?
What about her?
I give up.
Any guesses?
Oh yeah, yesterday! Horrible.
So as you saw in this video, the fathers know nothing. Absolutely nothing about their children. And you know what really saddens me the most is that I saw in the comment section, if I can find it, I'll find it, but I don't think I could because I saw this video a long time ago and I forgot to take a screenshot of the comment I saw. The comment said that a lot of married women are actually single. A lot of women are in this situation. They're married, yet they look like they're single. They act like they're single. It's like they do everything in the household. Seeing this video really made me angry. First of all, the fact that there's no fathers in this video that know anything about their children. Secondly, they're trying to make us laugh. They're putting like laughing noises in the background like it's funny. There's nothing funny about this video. I personally didn't find it funny. What this video proves is that they're deadbeat dads. That's what it proves. I have a good example of what a father should be. My late dad, he was an excellent father. He knew everything about me. He was actually the one who would take me to school from time to time because my mother worked early in the morning. My dad was practically a stay-at-home dad, so he took care of me. To see those type of fathers not knowing nothing about their children, not even caring, how is it possible that you do not know your child's birthday? You were there. How is it possible that you don't know your child's birthday or your child's middle name or your child's first name? Like, it's weird because those are the names you gave them. So how do you not know that child's birthday, that child's middle name? In this same video, just afterwards, the woman is asked the exact same questions and she knows everything.
Can you name the best friend of each of your daughters?
Mari Carmen Rojas, Jimena Lopez, Adamari Lopez, Cristina Cornejo.
Good. Can you give us the name of their doctor?
Fadi Torres.
Can you give us the name of their dentist?
Games Dental Land.
What are your daughter's birthdays?
Yes, May 28, 2009, August 8, 2013, February 24, 2006, June 8, 2006.
Like, there's a man, we asked him, what is your daughter's eye colors. He said brown. And when he was incorrect, he said, oh, but I got a daughter that has brown eyes. Like, is you dumb?
What color are your daughter's eyes?
Brown.
All right, let's look. That is incorrect.
They're blue. I have a brown-eyed daughter, though.
We're not talking about your brown-eyed daughter. We're talking about this daughter. How do you not know your daughter's eye color? You see her every day. Then you have the parallel, which is the mother that knows everything about her kids. The kid's best friends, the kid's teacher's name, the kid's school, the kid's birthday, the kid's doctor's name. They know everything. And I'm gonna divert a little bit, but I just want to put this in there. You know, if you watch a lot of alpha male podcasts, they've considered themselves as leaders, as people that guide, as those big alpha males. And I'm like, who was the one in charge at home? Exactly. Your mom. If your dad, you know, the man of the house, is supposed to be the natural leader, why can't he lead? Why is it always mommy doing everything? Wait, my nose is kind of leaking. I'm sick, guys. Just a second. I'm sorry you had to see this, but yeah, I got my allergies. So yeah. What was I talking about again? As I was saying, if men are the natural leaders, why is your mom in charge at home? Why is it not your dad? Your mom knows when you have to go to an appointment with your doctor. Your mom knows when is parent-teacher meetings. Your mom knows what clothes you should wear to go to school because those are dirty. Your mom knows where everything is at the house. When I hear those type of men say that we are the alpha males, we are the one who make the decision, and I'm like, who was in charge at home? So unfortunately, this video led me to a huge, deep, very, very deep rabbit hole where I saw that unfortunately a lot of women are struggling in their marriages.
So I forgot my lunch today, and I asked my husband to bring me lunch. So let's do an unboxing, because clearly it's a little full.
Now, before we continue, when you see this lunchbox, you'll be like, oh, your husband was so thoughtful. Maybe there are a lot of things to eat there. You're gonna have a great lunch. I won't be putting this in the video if it was just a nice lunch, unfortunately.
We have a bag of We have a bag of cookies, not a Ziploc bag. We have a bag of pretzels. Feels very empty. We got an apple. Gotta stay healthy. We have not just a portion of Pringles, but an entire container of Pringles. Another bag of cookies. And lastly, my 2-day-old Chipotle.
So you asked your husband to pack your lunch, and so far what he packed for you was a whole packet of biscuits, an almost finished pretzel bag, an apple, well, I guess that's the good option, another bag of biscuits, an entire bag of Pringles. Not even in a sachet, just small portions, because I don't think she will finish the I'm a foodie. I love food. I don't think I can finish this. So you put the entire bag of Pringles in the lunch bag, okay? And 2-day-old Chipotle.
Huh?
Like, you couldn't even buy it for her. You took the 2-day-old one that is probably, well, probably, it is expired. Let's continue.
And at the very bottom, we have a bag of dog food. Because you're my dog. There's 2, Joy. Please bring back the dogs are low on food.
Well, I'm gonna say that I'm happy she's laughing about it because, well, nobody found it funny. So, you're the only one laughing. Well, your husband is probably laughing too.
Emotional, damn it!
Just know that with this video, you just announced to the entire world that this man does not respect you, he does not love you, he does not even care for you. Because what type of lunch bag was that? Most importantly, he packed the dog food, put a note on it saying that because you're my dog. And right after he says, oh, you should bring back that lunch, you know, you should bring back that dog food because the dogs are low on food. I genuinely don't know what's funny about everything. And you know, the problem with these women is that they defend their husbands afterwards. Because we have seen an epidemic on TikTok of married women that will go on the internet, complain about their husbands, and yet if you go to their TikTok page, they're still with their husbands.
Why?
Look, I'm not the one who's gonna be like, divorce, 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 divorce. But in certain cases, I'm like, do we have to tolerate disrespect? Do we have to tolerate weaponized incompetence? Weaponized incompetence, don't worry, is a theme that is very repetitive in those type of videos. Because I'm sure that this man is capable of packing a correct, healthy, and edible lunch. But yet he did this. And like I told you, those type of women will come back on the internet saying that, oh, he didn't mean it like that. Oh, it's just a joke, guys. It's just a joke. Like, you can't take a joke.
Y'all are so pressed that he called me a dog. He did not call me a D-O-G. Dog, D-O-G, like a dog that has a leash. He did not call me that. D-A-W-G. Dog as in homie, American slang for homie. This was at the bottom because he thought of it last.
You see what I mean? This woman came to her husband's defense. Why? We still don't know. And personally, I do not care. But there is someone that commented something very interesting during this video. The content creator says it was at the bottom because he thought of it last. But then the commenter said at the bottom because he thought of it first. Because if you see her unpacking the lunch that he prepared for her, she removed the dog food last. That means that he thought of giving you dog food first and then cover it up with Pringles, half-finished pretzels. And guys, we have not even scraped the surface yet. I talked about weaponized incompetence, but I said this word, but a lot of people don't know what it actually means. So I'm going to read the definition to you. Weaponized incompetence is a manipulative tactic where a person deliberately acts incapable, forgets, or performs tasks poorly to avoid responsibility and force others to take over. It's a recurring theme on these type of TikToks. As a grown adult, I expect you to keep your space tidy. I'm not gonna talk about me right now because my room is kind of a mess, but I digress. But as a grown adult, I expect you to keep your space tidy, clean, I don't know, somewhat presentable. Not only if ever you have a guest at home, but just for yourself. I don't know. I feel like us as humans feel more comfortable in a clean environment. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I don't think I am. But you have those men. Let me not even explain it to you. Let me just show it to you.
It's been 7 days since I cleaned my kitchen. In fact, it's been that long since I stepped foot in it. My son and I got COVID while my husband somehow managed to avoid it. So we isolated on the top floor. The kitchen is so much worse than I could have imagined. I don't even want to look in the sink. A huge part of me knows how bad it's going to be because the entire kitchen smells like vinegar. That means there's rotting food hidden somewhere. I don't want to know what these sticky substances are because the second that I do, I just want to quit.
Guys, did you see that? Guys, did you see that cup? It was rotten! Rotten! This poor woman had COVID and her child had COVID as well. So they were isolated upstairs in their rooms waiting for the symptoms to wear over. And this man did absolutely nothing. So not only are you a bad husband, but you're also a bad father. Like, the combination is actually scratching my brain. So you're going to tell me that during the entire time her and hers and your child were isolated, during that entire time, you're going to tell me that you didn't think of tidying up your home.
Wow, this is crazy.
This video actually truly made me laugh. You're gonna tell me your wife stopped cleaning. What about you? And the fact is, you're walking into that dirty environment and you're saying,
oh, that's crazy. Since Valentine's Day, that's crazy.
The broom was right there. You could have taken that broom instead of making this stupid video. Instead, you took your phone, filming the kitchen and saying, oh my God, look at this. My wife ain't cleaning the house. You can't clean the house? Grown man. A grown man. And what bothers me even more is that those women tolerate that disrespect. I don't know, maybe, you're blinded by love or whatever, but you will never find me in this type of situation.
I will never do such a thing.
I reject it. I reject it for me and for the people watching it right now, because this is horrendous. A man I decided to spend the rest of my days with is actually making my life more difficult. I feel like a partner is meant to lighten the weight on you, make your life easier. I don't know, share his love for you, help you emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, and you're here making my life more difficult.
You ate some of this. You did not say like 1 teaspoon. Have you been eating this? Yes, you have.
I was eating it, and then I said, do you want me to save some?
And this is when you asked, there's like nothing left.
There's a little bit
Look!
left. There's a little left.
1 teaspoon.
No, it's at least a tablespoon.
Again, just like every other videos, what bothers me is that she's laughing. There's nothing funny about it. I'm not even my mother's spouse, okay? But one thing I do know is that when I finish something at home, I replace it. Like right now, the honey is finished at home. I just bought new honey. You finished your wife's food. The least you could do is be like, oh, let me buy another one to replace the one I just ate. As a partner, you're supposed to make my life easier, but you're just stressing me out. What is your purpose in my life if you're just gonna stress me out all the time? It's genuinely a waste of my time. You are a waste of my precious time.
It's not my job. It's your job to change nappies. I don't know how many times I have to tell you.
Seriously, it's
Honestly.
my job.
Honestly.
Are you having a f***ing joke?
Deadly
It's my
serious.
job.
Deadly serious. It's your job. I'm going outside, bringing all the money in, so the household can operate. Coming on to this.
How cheeky is that?
Don't need it.
I've literally just given birth to our baby 4 weeks ago.
You know what really pisses me off in this video is the fact that this man is saying that it's your job. What? Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I didn't follow my biology classes correctly, but the last time I checked, it takes 2 to make a child. That means that it takes 2 to raise that child, to take care of that child. Just reminds me of that video I saw of a man saying, oh, he pooped himself. And the wife was like, then change him. Like, how are you giving me this information? Just do what you're supposed to do. The fact that you said it's your job, it's not her job. It's both of you's job to take care of that child. If she's incapable of doing it, maybe she's tired. Like she just said in the video, she gave birth 4 weeks ago. People are gonna be like, oh, it's been 1 month already. She should have bounced back. She should be healed by now. Guys, this woman was carrying a child for 9 months. And you think that in 1 month, she's gonna bounce back? Is everything okay with you?
So I just got back from the store and my husband goes, did you enjoy your time? That was the other half to my Christmas gift. I'm like, where? What is it?
I babysit for hours. I babysat for hours.
He says freedom. You were gone for 2 hours and I babysat. Your gift was freedom. Baby, I love you, and he kissed me.
I was home with the baby. The greatest gift of all for a mother. I love you.
The fact that she's smiling, guys, don't tolerate disrespect. This is not possible anymore. You've just told us in this video that the dynamic is you do everything at home and this, I'm sorry for the words I'm gonna use, but this dumbass does nothing. You just told her that this man that you call your husband, that you call the father of your child, does absolutely nothing. I don't care how you put it. This man does nothing at home. And you cannot convince me otherwise. The fact that you even used the word babysitting, it's your child. Like, am I tripping? Am I tripping? This is your child. What do you mean I'm babysitting? What did you babysit? You know, the greatest gift that a mother, a woman could get is a good husband, which you're not. Damn! Because you gave back the baby to the mother and you were like, I'm free, freedom! You just told us that you're a deadbeat dad. No, you just told us that you're a bad husband. That's what you just told us. And then you cover it by saying, I love you. Who do you love? If you loved me, you won't take it as a task to take care of the child that you and her created together.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry, you're always sorry. Don't touch me.
You mad?
Yes, I'm mad.
Why?
Because I have to come home and also pick up to then go cook. And then go take kids' bath and like, come on now.
Un beso?
No.
Where you at? I'll pick up. It's okay.
I don't need you to pick up.
Please?
You could have done that before I got home.
So you don't be mad anymore?
Instead, you've been, I bet you money, haciendo nada.
You're not sorry. You are not sorry, because if you were, first of all, if you were, you won't be in this situation in the first place. A woman goes to work, comes back from work. She asks you to do one thing. You had one job. That is put the groceries away. You had one job and you didn't do it. She comes back from work tired. Now she has to do what you were supposed to do and cook dinner. And then you're asking, why you mad? Why you mad? I will slap you. Blow. Because this type of stupidness is something I've never seen before. Like, what do you mean why I'm angry? I'm angry because you didn't do what I asked you to do. Until you're saying, because I don't want you to be mad at me anymore. If you didn't want her to be mad at you anymore, you would have done it the first time she asked you. Seeing the degree of anger she has towards you in that video, this is not the first time you're doing it. Because if it was the first time, she'll be like, okay, no problem, maybe you forgot. No, I feel like this is a recurring thing in your relationship. She asks you to do something for her, you don't do it, then she has to do it for you. Plus extra things she had to do in the first place. It's a recurring theme in your relationship. I just know that. This is the reaction of someone that is tired. She's tired of repeating herself. She's tired of always telling you what to do. She's tired. So clearly, you are not sorry. You just don't want her to be angry. You don't want to deal with her being angry. You're not sorry. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I feel sorry for those women, but they keep staying in those marriages. And then they find excuses for those men. And sometimes that disrespect doesn't come from anywhere. I'm not trying to say that those men are right for disrespecting that woman. No. What I'm trying to say is that it's not the first time they disrespect those women, because they have tolerated that disrespect for so long. That disrespect starts from the very beginning of the relationship. But because you've closed your eyes, you've turned a blind eye to that disrespect, now it's a recurring theme. With all the things that this man said to you, that this man continue to say to you, you stay. Like I said, that disrespect doesn't start when they're already married, when they have kids. That disrespect starts from the very beginning, and I'm gonna prove it to you.
Only two things are required to keep me happy: keep my belly full and my balls empty. Though you're amazing at half of it, we really need to get you some cooking lessons. Even when my belly isn't full, there is no one I could ever love more in this lifetime, unless I actually get a chance to meet Margot Robbie. Since the beginning, I was always told, life gets even better when the kids fall asleep and you tell me to come to the bedroom. Nothing's better than the sound of gagging and headboard slamming.
Michael.
P.S. Since you're so good at making decisions like marrying me, you can choose whether tonight's going to end with being a toaster strudel or a Twinkie.
Those were his wedding vows. First of all, you disrespected her by saying that she's bad at half of the things that make you happy. So you're literally saying that this woman is not made for you. Secondly, actually there's no secondly, because everything relates to each other. You don't see anything valuable about marriage except for sexual intercourse. That's the entire thing you talked about during your entire vows. Even his mother was like, Michael, you're going a little bit too far. And you're laughing. That's what you decided to marry. And you're laughing, you're opening your teeth. Kiki, kaka, you're so funny. There's nothing funny about this. And I'm not the only one who think it, because everybody in the comment section are coming at this man saying that his vows were complete dog. And if you hear the wife's vows compared to his,
my knight in shining armor, my best friend, my biggest pain in the ass. Our venture started a little shy of 10 years ago, and in that 10 years, we have already accomplished so much together and created a beautiful life. When I met you in school, I started crushing on you, but I didn't dare let it be known because I thought you were too good for me. Here you are standing in front of me on our wedding day. I'm more than thankful for every day with you. You have completely stolen my heart, and I honestly never want you to give it back. We've created two of the most beautiful girls in this world together. We bought our first house. We've made it through the rough times and the good times. And since I have you, I know we will always make it through.
You see how her vows came from the heart? You see how her vows came from her feelings for him? She was complimenting him. She even insulted herself in those vows, saying, oh, you're too good for me. I thought I wasn't good enough. Girl, he is the one that is not good enough for you. From the moment he opened his mouth to the moment he closed his mouth, all he could do is insult you. Insulted your cooking, talked about another woman. Oh, if I have a chance to meet Margot Robbie. And talked about how much you can have. And then you have the wife talking about how much she loves him, talking about how amazing he is. I think the only bad thing she said, my amazing pain in the ass. That's the entire thing that could have been insulting, and it was not even insulting. It starts from the very beginning of the relationship. I'm telling you.
I promise to smack ass every chance I get. That's all I got.
Is that it? Are you sure?
I didn't write nothing down.
That's what you're going out with?
That's what I'm going with.
Cool.
We've made it this long.
And there you have it. There you have it. Even the pastor was like, the officiant? I don't think we call it a pastor. The officiant? I don't know.
Bruh.
Even the officiant was like, are you sure? Is that it? Are you sure? That's what you're going for? And he's like, oh, I didn't write nothing down. That's all I got. And you can see that the wife is clearly uncomfortable. And then he finishes off, you know, the cherry on top. We've gone this long. This man is aware of his value. I don't want to say value, of his incompetence as a forever partner. He's aware that he's not good enough for this woman. And that's why he did that. He just said that you are not worth vows. I didn't write nothing down. I just want to smack boom boom. Again, I'm not the type of person that would be like, divorce, divorce, divorce. But in some cases, more cases than none, maybe divorce is the answer, for sure. And I feel like the huge problem with those women is that they are in circles that mock those type of behavior without telling those women to leave. Let me explain. For example, all those women posting how horrible of a husband they have. Oh, you ask him to go to the grocery store, grab a piece of meat, and he gives you a piece of chicken. You know what I mean? Those like small things that become kind of overwhelming with time. But those type of women are surrounded by other women that have equally bad husbands and that talk about it to themselves. I'm gonna show you a type of conversation that they would have. You know, I asked my husband to go grab some beef and he grabbed chicken instead. I really don't understand. Oh, my husband is equally as bad. I asked him to clean the kitchen and I ended up cleaning the kitchen instead. It was so annoying. Yeah, me too. I just feel like sometimes he's just such a horrible dude, but you know, we love him still. You know what I mean? They're surrounded by the same breed of women that will not leave their husband, but will complain about their husbands all the time. Say how incompetent he is, how of a bad father he is, how of a bad husband he is. He's emotionally unavailable. Physically, he's never there. You're always the one doing everything at home. The kids don't even know their father. And the father doesn't even know his kids. They're surrounded by those type of women that have the same way of thinking that, oh, we have horrible husbands, but we're gonna stay. Oh, me too. Like, oh, it's horrible, but you know, we live with it. And when they post it on TikTok, they expect that, oh, the type of women that I see every day, they're gonna act like this as well in the comment section. And then they go in the comment section and everybody's like, divorce! Divorce! And they're like, oh, that's weird. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. What's weird is you complaining about a husband that is clearly a bad husband and a bad father, and you still staying in a relationship. The people asking you to divorce, maybe they can be kind of harsh, but I don't feel like they're wrong. I just feel like they genuinely care for you and they genuinely want you to be with a better man and they genuinely think that you deserve better. But you have tolerated disrespect, you have tolerated bad behavior, and now you feel like you have no choice but to stay in the relationship. That's my own analysis of the situation. I may be wrong because, you know, everybody have their own situations, but I feel like in today's society, women are pressured to be married, to have kids, to do this, do that, do this, do that. And then at the end of the day, they end up in a relationship that is a horrible relationship, but at the same time, they feel like, oh, I have no choice but to stay because now we have kids, because now we have this, because now we have that, and I can't just leave. But you can though, you can. Anyway, we're done. This was overwhelming. This was extremely tiring, and I do not want to do a video like this anymore because it's just gonna piss me off. Honestly, I am still very angry. All the videos I saw today genuinely made me angry, and I don't know, I'm gonna sleep angry today. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you were just as worked up as I was during this video. Be careful out there. The dating pool is getting more dangerous, and make sure that the person that you call your partner is the right one. If you haven't already, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course click that notification bell so that you can be aware of any type of rubbish that I'm gonna be doing on this channel. And of course, do not hesitate to like my video, to comment under the video, and also, well, share the video with your family, with your friends. I don't know, just share it. Share it. What are you waiting for? You know, it boosts my ego, you know. I'm a shy babe. Please do not hesitate to follow me on my socials, my Instagram, my TikTok. The links are down below. And please do follow me on my TikTok because, like I said, I'm very active on there. Post every day. Yes, girl. Clock it. Purr. Thanks again for watching my video. I appreciate and love all of you. And do not forget that Moni Ferre. I just said I love you twice. You know, that's how much I love you. Moni Ferre and Adabo. Kisses, 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 kisses.